All right, welcome everybody back to Dad's Coffee Break. My name is James, and today I am taking a break to take a look, and admittedly a light look, at another Kingdoms Reborn update. Now, I know it's actually been a couple weeks since my last video. 2021 just in general has been actually pretty busy for me. But I wanted to make some time to take a look at this update and then also make some episodes on a new Let's Play series. And there's some really exciting additions to the game, including the ability to build multiple cities. So why don't we go ahead and take a look at the update notes. Okay, so here we are. So really the biggest part of this update is just the ability to build multiple cities. So we can now actually have multiple cities in the world map and not just have it be one. So it's going to create a lot more of a dynamic with your neighbors as you're continuing to expand and build up new settlements, maybe across the ocean as well. And I think really just change up the strategy of the game. No longer are you going to have to create this mega city in the middle of the map sprawling out. You're going to be able to create kind of individual towns that can even have some specialization in there and take advantage of the resources that are local to them. So going to change up the game quite a bit. But taking a look at the list here, and I'm not going to go to the Discord. I think I'll just stay in the Steam community update page. But taking a look at it, so yeah, you can build multiple cities. You can now build a new town after unlocking the colony technology. Now, I don't remember if there was a colony technology in the tech tree. I know there was the colony card, and that was unlocked in the house upgrade unlocks. But I think this is going to be a new tech, so that'll be really interesting. So colony is going to allow you to build a new town hall, and it must be connected to an inner city road. Okay, so that's going to be interesting. I also wonder if... Oh, it looks like they have the port colony, which is a town next to water. Okay, so I was going to say, I'm like, I don't think you can build inner city roads across water, but port colony solves that. I think I also ran into a couple issues, though, with the inner city road just not being able to like go over rivers and or be able to take advantage of the tunnels. So maybe that might be another issue, but let's keep looking. We now have the Inner City Logistics Hub. Bring resources to the colony using a horse card. So share resources over land, port, shared resources over water, tracks. An Inner City Bridge. Okay, here we go. Allowing you to build bridge. And it says the old colony becomes a resource outpost instead with a price increase to 5,000. Okay. That'll be interesting. I wonder if it has the same capabilities, like you just drop that resource outpost into a region that's not owned by you and you start collecting that resource. Also, yeah, I the price increase probably warranted. I mean, I definitely spammed out those colonies in a couple of my past Let's Plays. Change left UI resource according to town center on camera. H multiple time to swap towns. Okay. So just click H. That's fine. Some UI changes. Oh, you can send immigrants between towns. Interesting. Okay. I'm moving on to optimizations. Decrease path AI memory usage. That's fine. Should no longer have input lag. That's also nice. Improve path finding performance. Animal pauses more and for longer. Okay, so it seems like they're really trying to tailor these changes to optimizing the performance. And that was something that I noticed in my last Let's Play. I think due to just the fact that the AI are now more capable and able to expand out and take advantage of the resources around them, it really starts to demand a lot on your system. And so I noticed a significant slowdown, especially in the late stage. But hopefully these should help. Okay, tunnel now, so they changed the cost on the tunnel and the bridge. They also changed the price to vassalize by a factor of 3. That's pretty big. Especially now that the AI can fight back, vassalization is going to be pretty expensive in terms of influence points. They shut off the ability to abandon town. I mean, why? Why would you? Unless you, now that you can build more towns, you just, abandon your first and go to your second. But it doesn't really make much sense. Looks like they're going to keep it out until somebody wants it back. Removed the claim land by food. Okay. I never used claim land by food. I always used influence points or gold, but that's fine. And then the claim land money cost is now 2 times more. That's big. That's really big. Because I used to just sprawl out. Why 2 times? Okay, so that's going to slow down claiming land. Maybe it has to do with something with the performance. Just wanting to limit how much you can spread out with a single town. 1, because you can now build multiple towns. And 2, probably just as you get more and more sprawl, it's just, especially with the AI, it's going to start chugging. Disallow expanding provinces beyond 7 provinces from town hall. So yeah, just kind of nerfing that sprawl. That makes sense. And then made a number of fixes. Just a number of fixes. Nothing too crazy. Yeah, but all in all, a really interesting update and a really, I think, significant change to how the game is going to be played. Especially now that you can't sprawl and take over large swaths of the map or a large area, large chunks of the continent that you're on. I think you're going to be limited within each town, but given the ability to build separate towns. I'm going to be interested too to see when that colony tech comes within the tech tree, if it's earlier on or if it's like on I think the 6th or 7th era where it's late game and you're just about to win an economic victory and it's like no point. It'll be interesting to see when that comes up. Hopefully it's honestly early on or maybe at the latest in the mid game. Because I do think that being able to build multiple towns and being able to specialize them and then, exchange the resource between each, I think that'll be actually a really interesting playstyle and switch up how the game is played. And then definitely switch up how you interact with your AI components. You're no longer going to be able to just vassalize them easily like we were in the past. I mean, it was becoming hard my last Let's Play. Just because they're able to now fight back, so you burn a lot of influence points doing it. But now that you can build new towns, is there a point to really expanding out to where you're right next to them? Just build a new town kind of across the seas? I don't know. I think this is going to change it. I'd like to see, I think beyond this, I'd like to see more interaction with the AI town. More diplomatic options. I know you can like marry your kid off to them or just gift them gold, and I think you can form an alliance, maybe. But at the same time, it's like, there's not too much interaction there quite yet. So I'd probably like to see some changes there beyond this. But I definitely think this is a pretty large and interesting update. And I definitely plan on doing a Let's Play in the near future. I know uploads have been slow the last few weeks. But definitely stay tuned because I am going to be doing a new Let's Play of Kingdoms Reborn here. All right, guys. Well, with that, I hope you all are doing well, and I will talk to you later. Bye.